Hey everybody, in this video I am going to show you a quick, simple, and foolproof way to determine whether your draw weight is too heavy for your ability or not. For this test, all you're going to need is the straight line of a structure that is going to line up with your spine. A few examples of what I mean would be the end of a door, a door jamb, the corner of a wall. If you have a post or a corner of a post like this post here, that will work well. I have my mobile chicken coop out here today with the chickens, and that has a nice straight corner and straight line on it, so that will work well. And I'm going to show you how to set up with the straight line that you find and identify. If you have a target that you can shoot into, that's great. You can certainly use that, but you do not need to shoot the arrow for this test. You can simply let down. We'll move into the setup for this test. You can either sit flat on the ground or you can have a little bit of a stool. You don't want to be seated up too high because it will start to defeat the purpose of the test that I'm going to explain here in a second. But you see how I have a stool here and I have the straight line of the corner of this coop. That works well. I'm going to remove this stool. And what you're going to do is you're going to sit against the corner of the structure or the object that you use, and you're going to allow that straight line to run straight up and down your spine. So as you watch me sit here, I'm sitting, and you can sit with your legs straight out in front of you. They can be crossed, whatever is most comfortable for yourself. So there's two big parts of this test that make it effective for determining whether or not your draw weight might be too heavy for you. The first is that we're fixing the position of the hips on the ground or on a stool, so you can no longer move your hips as you're drawing. The second thing that we're going to do is you're getting that straight line to align with your spine and just touch your spine a little bit so that you're vertically set with your spine in a posture like you see here. And ultimately what we're doing for this test is we are preventing any sort of postural compensation, meaning any sort of movement or mechanical advantage you can potentially give yourself from doing things such as arching your back. Sometimes you'll see individuals arch their back when they draw. Sometimes you'll see individuals excessively lean or contort their torso. We're looking for you to be able to draw your bow in a smooth and controlled manner without deviating from that straight line in any way. So an example of that would look like so, where I'm set, I'm just touching against the coop here. I'm going to raise, I draw, and in my case I can shoot the arrow or you can let down depending on where you're at. This test is meant to help you make a decision on what you want to do with your draw weight as far as increasing your draw weight or decreasing your draw weight. Remember that all archers are different, and what this test does is allows you to put a little bit of an objective measure, meaning you're not just going off a feel where you say, I feel okay, or it seems to be okay, my weight's not too heavy, or maybe I can go up in weight. It gives you some key points and essentially standards which you can look at and say, okay, I can draw in a way where I don't have to compensate with my hips, I don't have to arch my back, contort my body in order to draw that bow. I know that I don't have to make any mechanical advantages within my torso, within my structure to be able to draw. And you can use that test to determine what is going to be best for you as the archer with your draw weight. With Archery Strong, my main goal is to help archers shoot for a lifetime. So we're looking at doing everything we can to get archers to be able to shoot into their 60s, 70s, 80s, and ultimately to be able to shoot without pain or injury. And that is our focus with this type of test. If you found this valuable for yourself, make sure that you follow along, that you subscribe. If you like this video, that's helpful as well. You can check out archerystrong.com for more training, because ultimately with this type of test and considering draw weight, if you do find that maybe your draw weight's a little bit too heavy and you don't necessarily want to lower the draw weight, you can always get stronger. There's two options and two avenues that you can take, and we help archers get stronger in a variety of different ways. So you can see that at Archery Strong. Thank you for your support, and go shoot your bow.